Happy New Year! Happy New Year! It is 2021! Woo! By the way, this is not real alcohol. It is Welch's Sparkling Rosé because I don't drink. But I do drink this. It is 2021. We are officially done with 2020. So cheers to that. I'm very thirsty. So 2020 was a not great year, but I did a lot during 2020. I started my YouTube channel in 2020. We're actually coming up on the 1 year anniversary. That's actually in a month. February 3rd is my channelversary, so I'll be doing something special for that. So I moved in 2020. That's another good thing that happened. As you can see, I am still not in my studio. That is still a work in progress. It's taking a lot longer than I had planned. I'm in the living room, but that's okay. I'm still filming the process of putting the studio together, so there will be a video about that and a studio tour once it is ready. I am painting down there, but it's still so basement-y. It's still very much a basement and not so much an art studio. Let's see, what else did I do in 2020? Oh, the Milky Way baths. So we didn't get through all 31, but that's okay. I got through 21 of them, which is, I mean, that's a good feat in itself. I mean, it took me more than a month to do it, but that's okay. But now, since it's taken such a long span of time, I am officially declaring them a series and not just part of Inktober. So I will trickle in the last 10 throughout the coming months, and just kind of adding to them as a series rather than keeping it as a challenge, because I was starting to really get burnt out and wanted to work on other art pieces. I didn't want my entire art journey to consist only of the Milky Way Bath series. So also in 2020, I made a lot of new art friends, and I don't think I would have gotten this far without them, to be honest. They really helped me to stay focused and stay motivated and learn a lot about my art and grow as an artist, and then learn that I'm not alone in my struggles. Here's to my art friends. Here's to the new year. And I hope that we all reach our milestones and grow together. This video is about saying goodbye to 2020 and saying hello to 2021 and all of the awesome things that I have planned. So on that note, here's to 2021 and all the good things to come. For me personally, I have a lot of fun things planned for 2021. Oh, I should start off with, you may have noticed, maybe not, because I'm really kind of a nobody, but if you have noticed, I have a new name for all of my social medias and my channel and my brand. I also changed my icon photo. I updated my self-portrait, which is now going to be what I use for all of my social medias. And we are getting rid of Do Art. And we are reining in, drum roll please, Danae illustrations. So cue that new YouTube intro. So normally that'll go at the beginning of the video, but I didn't want to spoil the surprise. So for all my other videos, that will be my new intro. So it's the same as the old one, just updated and with a new name. I had posted about this on my Instagram a couple months ago, actually. I'd been thinking about it for a while, wanting to rebrand. And a lot of people don't know, but the story behind Do Art is D-O are my initials. So my first name is Danae, hence Danae Illustrations. And so the pun was like to do art, because do is my initials. And my own mother actually didn't even get that pun at first until I explained it to her. So it wasn't as funny to anybody except me, but it worked for getting, my feet wet. And the reason I didn't go with my actual name from the beginning is because Danae is a name from Greek mythology, and there are a lot of Renaissance famous paintings about the mythological figure Danae. So if you were to search my name, if you were to go into Google and type Danae art, you get a lot of already famous paintings. And I think there's also like an art collective named Danae. There's a couple of other things that already kind of have that name associated with art, and I really didn't want to deal with the headache and getting kind of lost in the crowd, but it's my name. So I took a lot of time to think about it. I did a couple polls. I originally was going to kind of come up with a new unique name, and there were a couple of good names in the mix that just I didn't dislike them, but they didn't give me the same satisfaction as using my actual name would. And I was also worried that meshing my name with another word would just be way too complicated and messy, and I would still get lost in the crowd because people wouldn't be able to actually find me with such a complicated name. So I decided to just throw caution to the wind and use my actual name, and hopefully it doesn't blow up in my face, but it is what it is. So we are getting rid of Do Art, and we are saying hello to Danae Illustrations, and I feel really good about it. I'm happy about it. To solidify that I am officially rebranding with a new name, I am opening up a print shop. I'm going to start selling my art. I'm very nervous about it. It's actually been 2 years of people requesting to buy my art, and I don't think of myself as a professional artist. I don't think of my work as a high enough caliber for sales, but people kept asking, and I'm finally at a point in my confidence level now that I decided to take the plunge. I think I'm still not entirely happy with my work, and I don't know if I ever will be, so I kind of just figured if people want to buy it, why shouldn't I sell it? So I am going to be opening up an Etsy to start off, and I will be selling prints. I will probably make a video more about that once I'm farther along in the process. Right now I'm still just ordering some supplies and kind of checking out different vendors and print shops and kind of just seeing what direction I want to go in. So that's still a work in progress, but that will be progressing over the next couple of months, so that is exciting. And with that, I will also be opening up a Patreon at some point this year. I don't have a launch date for that yet. That probably won't be for a while. I'm sure I'll launch the store long before I launch the Patreon, because I really want to put my heart into that. That is, a Patreon to me is something much more personal. It's something deeper than just selling your art. You know, you kind of build a connection with people that want to see your art flourish and want to receive things from you, and just kind of build on a different level, I think, of art sales. It's kind of just a step beyond that. It's really hard to explain. I don't know. So that is something that I will be working on, and I'll again make a video about that once that is ready to be launched. If you want to know more about both of those projects, follow me on Instagram. I am very active in my Instagram stories, and I post pretty much everything there every day, so you'll get the quickest updates from there. Also now called Danae Illustrations. Exciting. I will post all of my links in the description. So I am now active on Instagram, YouTube, I have a Facebook page, and I'm on Twitter. I can't say I've mastered the use of any of them, so prepare yourself for some mediocre content, but that's where you'll find me, and that's where you'll find my updates. I also have some big plans for YouTube. I have a lot of fun videos that I wanna work on. Now that I've moved, you'll be seeing more of the pets. We have Aurora and O'Malley, and I'm trying to get my family and my friends to be in some of these videos. I have some fun challenges I want to do, some fun art-themed games I want to play, and kind of just, I really want this channel to be fun and art-themed. I don't know, I think my philosophy for 2021 is to just enjoy what I'm doing and make sure I'm having a good time the entire time. That is what I'm gonna focus on. Last year I focused on my physical health and making sure that my body always feels comfortable. I can't always feel healthy and I'm always in pain. The best I can do for myself is to always just try my best to take care of myself. So last year was taking care of my physical self, and this year will be taking care of my mental self and just always trying to have fun and not put too much pressure on myself, which I think is the best philosophy I can have with trying to take my art into more of a career level, because it's gonna get really stressful. It's gonna get crazy intense. It's already stressing me out just even in the pre-planning stages of setting up a Patreon and setting up a shop and organizing my calendar. So I have to just make sure to find the joy in it. I think that's it. That is all I have to say about what is happening with me this coming year. I'm very excited. I don't expect you guys to be as excited as I am, because that would be extremely egotistical of me. But I'm very excited. Oh my gosh, I didn't even say. So another thing that I'm planning on doing this year is trying out new art mediums. I'm really excited. I actually will be working on something very soon. I will be trying bigger paintings, more illustrated pieces. I will be trying out acrylic painting. We'll see. I have a bunch of canvases in the basement, the studio. That's not quite a studio yet, but it will be. One day it will be. So I'm very excited about all of that. I just have a lot of big things on the horizon, and I hope I'm taking a step in the right direction. So I hope you guys stick around to see what I have planned. I hope I can reach my personal goals this year. I'm feeling positive about it, so that's good. And let me know how your 2020 was. Was it terrible? Was it awesome? Some people did have a great year, so I mean, that's great. I didn't have a terrible year, but it wasn't the best year. So, I mean, it was so-so. What are you guys looking forward to most in 2021? If any of you are fellow artists or content creators, what are some plans that you guys have? Even if you aren't a content creator, what are just some plans and goals you've set for yourself? I'm not so much a New Year's resolution type of person. I'm more of just setting feasible goals that are more abstract. Like I could easily say that I want to lose 20 pounds this year, which I do. But I think focusing on keeping myself happy and doing things that make me happy is a much nicer goal to myself than putting more pressure to achieve things. We're already feeling so much pressure to do things. I think it's much easier to say, this year I just want to be happy, or this year I want to put myself first. Things like that. That's my mindset on the new year. Also, let me know what kind of videos you guys would like to see from me in the new year. And if you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, let me know what kind of content you would see in general. Throw me some ideas for art pieces or some challenges, just anything. This is very good. This is yummy. You can have it. It's not for puppies. It's not. Oh my gosh. Hi. Hello. Do you want to wish everyone a happy new year? Yeah? Cheers? Okay, cheers. Oh, yeah, cheers. Do you have anything you want to add? Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. I love you too. So, happy new year. Here is to great things ahead. And I can't wait to connect with you guys more this year and make great things together. All right, I will see you soon.